Hello, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and preface this real quick. I had a small glitch when loading my save, and it was playing the dialogue with the dialogue box, but I had no visuals. And I thought maybe there was a small bug or glitch in the game, which could have been game breaking because I couldn't see anything. But after a little trial and error, I figured out if I just restarted that section of Chapter 1, which I just did, then it seems to fix it. So, anyway, hopefully it stays fixed like that. So anyway, let me show you what I have equipped for now. I have Attentive Influence, Extraordinary Focus, Charisma, and Upshift. Now these I think will be better to have to start, as I'm kind of figuring this out, because this is the first time I've been recording myself doing these trials, and I'm going in fresh. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this, and let's hope that everything works out. Alright, so let's see it. Let's see if it still works, my little fix. Alright, it worked.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh, and before I continue, this will be a nice little break for my voice, because that really tires me out. Anyway, continue, Monokuma.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it.
Who done it indeed.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
Oh, I'm sure you have, Kokichi.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos.
What?
No pushing, no running, no talking.
Wait, we kind of need to talk.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
Well said, Kibo.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member.
Yeah, she's right, actually.
Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
That's not good.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doi. Cause this whole class trial was his idea. Ooh yeah! Easy peasy! I'm a fucking genius!
I don't think it's that easy there, Miyu.
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Good question.
Of course not! I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Yeah.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? mastermind was that?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Really now.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
It's Keyboy over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
No, we don't, Kibo. You are precious.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Good idea. Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. Alright, the class trial has begun. As things progress during each class trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. So this part is pretty much, business as usual. You have to use truth bullets you gather to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will load into the truth cylinder. Use L button to aim. Fire with triangle. Aim for the gold words displayed in their statement. Those are the weak spots. There's a chance that the lies or contradictions are hiding within those weak spots. Ah, there we go. Just to remember. Shoot, focus, yep, the usual. But remember, you might not be able to refute them all, and you have to use the right truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have. And shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Ah, I almost forgot, the new element. Uh-oh. During the trial, you can, concentrate to make time slow down. Never mind, that's just the focus. This will also reveal a small red dot within weak spots called V point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter. Bullseye! V counters really improve your score and the number of mono coins you earn, so try that out. During non-stop debates, options will bring up the controls. Give them a look. Here we go.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Yes.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door.
That's right.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Nope!
No, that's wrong.
Oh, I earned a trophy. I knew that was wrong.
Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Very possible, actually.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
I don't think so.
that does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
But
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kai-Idiot and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Wait, Kai-Idiot and Puichi? Alright, first off, the only three who even knew of the existence of the cameras were Kaede, Shuichi, and Miyu. The only three that knew the existence of the cameras before the incident.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess this is a dead end.
No, don't give up.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We
Oh, thank you,
already
Kaede.
know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes! The cold, hard truth.
What are you going to do, Kokichi?
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date! How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh, did they just make a Firefly reference? Oh, my heart. Why do you do this, Mono Fanny?
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
No! Shut up, Monotaro. Shut up.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
Stop it.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all bad.
No, stop it, stop it.
To die like
No,
a little
no.
punk.
Why are you tearing my heart out with Firefly and Serenity? Why?
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation. Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
And that's only 3 people I know of.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
Yeah, you're the only other person who knew of the camera's existence at all. He's got a point.
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet.
Oh.
I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
Okay, Miyu, calm down. Just back it up a little bit.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Everyone's starting to suspect Miyu, but is that really okay? Alright, from here on, blue-colored weak spots will appear. Let's see, if we call the weak spots you've seen up to now argue points, then these blue-colored, yeah, the weak spots are agree points. If I corroborate their what their statement is. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their statement, they will complement each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. You can also, V consent. So if you're confident, give that a shot. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. All right, we're probably gonna have to agree with Miyu's statement.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Miyu?
Hold on, let me check something. According to Kiyu's account, let's see, during the body discovery, Kiyo, Miyu, Kurumi, and Tsumugi were all in the dining hall. That was that time. Okay, so that's definitely it.
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library.
There we go.
I agree with that.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Kyo?
Of course she didn't. Miyu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
Wait, what?
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for you.
So there you have it. Mew's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail War are you from?
Okay.
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier.
Oh.
How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Oh. Actually, you know what? No, Kokichi had it coming.
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean!
Okay.
Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Wow. Just wow.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
Why? Monokuma, what are you up to?
Ew! Why?
Yeah, I agree with Tenko.
Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Seriously?
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
Can we not talk about this?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though.
Oh, here it
You
comes.
could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
The reason why is her cospox.
I get it.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too! Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Yes, they are.
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
Almost half of our group.
So the culprit is among those 7?
Ha! But of course.
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
Excluding Rantaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement is the mastermind of this killing game? The person who's making us endure all these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Trying to figure that
Gonta
out.
is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work.
Actually, I think I agree. I don't think Himiko is really possible. She is small, weak, and very lazy.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
Uh-oh.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements.
Oh, we're gonna do the thing we did in the demo where we have to listen to 3 statements at once.
You can do this, right?
Listen to everyone's statements? That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh!
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really? I have an alibi! I'm not the culprit, too.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, all three people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Oh, that's right, it's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. But remain calm. It's just like a non-stop debate. But, yeah, so you're hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more carefully. Sort through everyone's opinions and find the lie or contradiction and refute it. You can also use V-counter, so if you're confident, give it a shot. Sorry to take your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. Oh boy.
I have an alibi. A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
Atua, the guy's always watching in the basement.
A true Aikido master
Atua?
would never do
Who,
something
that's
so
talking about
dishonorable.
me?
Alright, come on, I'm gonna
We're
listen
having a
here.
strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
That person. Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could have killed
Oh
him.
God, what's Atua?
Alright, that's what it means. Alright, so she had nothing.
I have an alibi. A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
What about the guy who wanted
What
us
about
all
the
in the
guy?
basement?
A true Aikido master
What?
would never do something
Are you
so
talking about
dishonorable.
me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Hold on, let me look at Maki's account. Before the murder, 7 people went into the game room in the basement. Rentaro, Maki, Kaito, Tenko, Anji, Himiko, and Gonta. But Gonta had immediately locked himself in the AV room in the back. Sorry. Rentaro left to go to the bathroom. After Kaito and Tenko went to get Rentaro, the only people left in the game room when the murder happened were these 3, Maki, Anji, and Himiko.
Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could have killed
Oh
him.
God, what's Atua?
Alright, I didn't see the Rentaro thing.
I'll prove my
I have an
innocence to you
alibi.
guys.
A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
What about
behind.
the guy who wanted us all in the basement?
A true Aikido master would never do
Are
something
you
so
talking about
dishonorable.
me? We
Punching
were
is
having a
permitted in
strategy meeting
Aikido?
together, remember? Rentaro's the only
Neo
one who left in
Aikido
the
even
middle of
uses
it.
wooden swords.
Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could have killed
Oh
him.
God, what's Atua?
Alright, there's only one weak spot, and that's over here. I had to make sure.
I'll prove my
I have an
innocence to you
alibi.
guys.
A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
What
behind.
about?
Alright, I need to take a look and see what's going to work. Security alarm receiver sensor was placed on the moving bookcase, so in case on the moving bookcase, it would identify Shuichi. Connected to the classroom. The vent grate was still propped open exactly the way Kaidi left it. Alright, which means the only thing is Maki's account. It's the only truth bullet that makes sense. Or at least the most sense.
A true Aikido master
What?
would never do something
Are you
so
talking about
dishonorable.
me? We
Punching
were
is
having a
permitted in
strategy
Aikido?
meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Wooden swords.
Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could
Oh,
have
wait, hold
killed
on.
him.
No God, what's Atua?
I hit the wrong thing.
I'll prove my
I have an
innocence to you
alibi.
guys.
A little bit suspicious.
I would
Alright.
never punch a foe from
What about the
behind.
in the basement?
Alright, there we go.
A true Aikido master
What?
would never do something
Are you
so
talking about
dishonorable.
me? We
Punching
were
is
having a
permitted in
strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the
Wooden swords.
I hear it!
Alright, it was correct.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rentaro?
That's right, Gonta.
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec. Idiot!
A little bit.
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watch Bug Movie. To fill Gonta with fight. so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
A terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
Oh, I already don't like you.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta? Why?
Right now, you're the only one we don't know anything about.
Because you don't have an alibi.
This is true.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
Never mind.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try, for everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
Alright, I'm gonna side with Miyu on this one. This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Normal non-stop debate.
Gonta not culprit! 'Cause to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though.
That's true.
There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
If it's what I think it is. Let's see. Door was poorly made, only opens wide enough to arm through. It would have been difficult for a person to enter and exit through it.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rantaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit!
Alright, so there's only one weak spot. Or, yeah.
Gonta not culprit!
It's the only
'Cause
thing.
to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance,
Come
correct?
on.
With that
sliding door.
you can quickly go in and out.
Fast forward.
He's not settled. Gonta not culprit.
Alright.
Gonta not
sure.
culprit! 'Cause to leave AV room,
Gonta must walk through game room where friends are to even reach hallway. If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library. AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too. The sliding door across from the rear entrance.
Correct?
With that
sliding door.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Try to aim for that little V thing, too.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Honestly, she probably has more ass and boobs than you, honestly. Or at least equal.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that would be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So, I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
God, can I just slap this kid?
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
He'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
So let's see. So let's go down the list real quick. Kirumi has an alibi. Let's see. Tsumugi does as well. Miyu does. Let's see. Gonta now has an alibi. See, Kyo has an alibi. Okay. So, right now, the biggest possibilities for anyone who went down there... And I do think Himiko would have been too weak. So, for now, I'm Xing her off for the moment. Which means our likely culprits will be either Maki, Tenko, Angie, and technically Shuichi, although I don't think it was him. And Kaito, because he also left, but didn't he leave with Tenko? So he might be in the clear if he left with Tenko. Actually, that would. Which means the only ones that have no alibi yet are Ryoma, Kokichi, technically Kibo right now. Alright, so the only ones with alibis, Himiko still doesn't have an alibi, but I think I don't think she would. She's just, it's too lazy for her. She's too lazy. Alright, so we're narrowing down our suspects.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet. My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but... because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility. Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit?
Oh?
There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
Wait a minute, I think we've got proof that he wasn't moved.
From the AV room? How?
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also... he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Oh, wait.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him?
Oh, I think I know what she's gonna suggest. Gonta had a shot put. He was able to get his arm through, and somehow through an open door, which I don't think was open when we got there, was able to get the shot put through the library door and hit him square in the head. Because he has the strength. And it would have also triggered the motion sensor I saw, because it would have detected the ball coming past him. So I think I know that's what she's gonna suggest.
Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
Sure, Miyu.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Oh, I think I know what she's getting at now. This thing?
I get it! Is it the projector screen?
I remember hearing about that.
That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Gonta? Honey?
Oh my, how honest. So if you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
If Gonta killed Rantaro in the library while he was still in the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball? Wait! Wait, I say! Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait! That's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy.
Wouldn't be a problem for Gonta, though. Huh.
Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover.
Could it really be Gonta? This would be a pretty quick last trial.
It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yup, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta.
I agree.
You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you...
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to get everyone to the right answer. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Kibo's account. During the body discovery announcement, Kibo and Ryoma were in their own rooms. So, technically, both Kibo and Ryoma don't really have an alibi. Let's see here. One bookcase is on the far right in the library. Actually, wait a minute. Wouldn't the open library case actually block the shot put ball? Because it swings outwards. It'd be like a... Yeah, I don't think that would work.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door
Well, that's
do line up with one another. There are no obstacles.
Nope, there's an obstacle.
No, that's wrong.
The bookcase itself swings out.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room.
That's very true.
Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
Because we have... Oh, sorry, the hidden door photos.
I get it! It's in this picture. Here, look. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory, then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
Okay, so he's definitely cleared.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
It's alright, you're only trying to figure things out.
No, Gonta understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said! For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Ugh, I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
Of course you can.
Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
Wait, what? How many references were probably in that?
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
Well, that's easy.
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information. What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
Shuichi, what is it?
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Well, technically she is right.
Don't worry, you guys.
We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes. But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua.
Sure, yeah. A little too devout there,
Then
honey.
I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
What?
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Your Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible? I think I know where she's going with this.
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yeah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
So I think I know what she's gonna get at. And I think I know what's gonna
The culprit
happen.
was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Knew that's where she was gonna go.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
No, I challenge you, honey.
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Huh? The dust is still there. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Uh-oh.
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
We're about to butt heads.
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Yep. It seems you've been contradicted. When this sort of thing happens, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. Yep, that old thing. What's a rebuttal showdown? For now, let's explain the controls. In this mode, you counter the other person's claim and argue against it. Move your truth bullet and align it with your opponent's claims. Perform a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing by pressing X. Cut with a truth bullet blade by pressing triangle. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Use regular cuts on your opponent's words, and then when a weak spot appears, slash it with a truth blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's neat is if you cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. Let's see. 2 at once gets you 2 seconds. 3 is 3. The more you cut, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claims closely and slice as many as you can. By doing that, you can skew the debate's mood in your advantage. When the mood of the argument is in your favor, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. And then you'll have to deal with the loss of progress. If you and your opponent's arguments are even, a blade lock will occur. When that happens, you have to mash X as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing opinions with the truth sword the bee's knees? Double check here. Truth blade, blah blah blah. Okay. What? Not really. Well, you should knock it before you try it. You can also use V agree. So if blah 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 blah. Thanks for your time. Alright.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, it could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
There we go.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
That didn't work. Alright. So let's see. Rantaro's belongings. Something about rejoining, so hold on. Alright, I think I just had the wrong blade. You won't persuade me with anything but crystal clear evidence. Yep, I know I screwed up. I gotta feel this one out.
They went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
We got it.
I'll cut your words!
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Shuichi, what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, you're thinking about something. Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something? He's worried about him, I think. I think he's trying to figure out... I think he's trying to understand... I don't know, I think he understands and he's worried. Because technically, he doesn't have an alibi for when he left the room, and he knows it.
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there. But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
No.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right. We have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. And I do believe... Let's see here. Hold on. The classroom vent. I'm looking at everything here. The library vent. That might be it. Nope, that wasn't it. Alright. What is the evidence that proves no one snuck into the library through the vent? Well, that would... Oh, the stacked books!
I get it.
When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
Doubt it.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe... divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Oh, a delay between when the... Because it auto-winds, there would be an interval between pictures.
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos.
But now we get back to knowing that you have to know the cameras were there in the first place. Now we're back to the same three people, except Miyu's got an alibi, which now throws it back onto actually Shuichi and technically Kaede.
I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Miyu, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me.
We only just brought it up.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
We don't need to know that.
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
Oh no, that means Shuichi was the only one that knew about the intervals then, if that's true.
What? Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
How could you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry. I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
He's still worried.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Miyu?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaede and Puichi placed go off when they pick up movement.
From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
No, one other person knew about it.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals?
Yep, now it's Shuichi.
Now, who was it again?
Shuichi.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Knew it was gonna get to him eventually.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
I think he knew this was coming, and that's what worried him.
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the fifth now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way. Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible. Oh, now we got an intermission. Do I want to save? I think we're going to keep this rolling too. Might be a longer episode, but I want to keep all this going.
Well now.
See, wow! The trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion! Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, because I know everything. What? You know everything?
Yeah?
No, everything! Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Huh?
Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys? You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit. And believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. And here we go.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
What?
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time?
Uh-oh.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
Uh-oh. I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner. Or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he would have killed Rantaro because... Oh wait, the security sensor going off. It went off after he came back.
I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Oh, that little shit-eating smile. Look at that.
Huh?
Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to this. Yeah, then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot of the mastermind when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. Then we'll set the cameras near each door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
No, it wouldn't fit. That, yeah, it so wouldn't fit because the sensor was still triggered and he had to remove it. I mean, yes, it would have been 10 seconds before it went off, but he still would have had to have set it and gotten out there, and something would still have to set it off, and nothing else entered the room. So it doesn't fit.
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time.
The range. Wait a minute. Oh, I see what he's getting at. It's the range.
And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
Oh, he's playing with the range.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see, sneaky little fucker.
No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. You can use the silencer with X to shoot down the white noise. Now, why would you do that? Because not only does it make it easier to shoot the right weak spots, but you also gain additional time. What a great deal. Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for the opportunity. Alright, so still a normal debate.
security sensor was armed, but...
Hold on, before you finish that, Kokichi. The bookcase did move.
The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Alright. So I was looking at the evidence.
The security sensor was armed, but... the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
Secretly moved it in the...
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Alright, there's only 2 weak spots. Let's see. I don't think that's gonna help me. The rear entrance, let's see. 2 photos taken by the camera. First photo is Rentaro, second is from Shuichi. The rear entrance photos. Because he had to remove the sensor. That's the proof.
The security sensor was armed, but... the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi
Nope.
moved it.
Oh, wait. Is that not it? Okay, that must not have been
The
it.
security sensor was armed, but... the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Wait. That wasn't it either. Alright. Alright.
The security sensor was armed, but... the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Okay, so I thought that was
Only
it.
an idiot can make that mistake.
Okay, it's not the rear entrance photos. I don't think there's a hidden door. But he had to remove the sensor in the first place. Hold on. Place on the movie bookcase on. Huh. I don't think that would work. Rear entrance and hidden door photos. Something's not right. Oh wait, the hidden door photos are the proof. That took me a while to figure out.
The security sensor was armed, but... the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
No, that's wrong.
Because the picture were taken when you moved the bookcase.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then... we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see...
Go on, Kokichi. Continue. Yes, we're listening.
I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
Except the interval wouldn't work.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
Except it would take him longer than 30 seconds to go up and remove everything.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so... Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if it means if I have to lie to do it. Oh, it's gonna be our first lie. Did you hear that? A lie. Now, I know that sounds crazy. Telling a lie in a class trial? But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there's no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in debate you have to lie. Before, you had to refute the lies, but now, you'll have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal non-stop debates. But when you hold the triangle, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing that will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. Thank you muchly. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to lie in this one. It has to mean that.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
Oh, I did it wrong. Hold
So
on.
when Rantaro moved the bookcase,
I was gonna lie about the receiver and see if that would do it.
taken without the alarm sounding.
Then, taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then, he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase. and return to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tua! We've solved this case!
No, we haven't.
So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
I think I had to lie about the sensor.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi.
I lie about the receiver.
Lie into the truth.
From a certain point of view.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
Oh, he knows I lied, of course.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
Oh, I just did, though.
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
What?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
Wait, what?
Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have, at least.
Look how creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
Uh-oh.
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Tenko, just chill out.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
Convenient.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on!
Uh-oh.
Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal? Really?
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. We won't be able to save everyone. I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. Yep, we're split down the middle. At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In a debate scrum, you will be split into 2 teams. See, let's see here. Opposing, because this is totally new to me. Opposing subject keyword. Opposing subject. Time, influence, focus gauge. So put Miyu. But Miyu silent. But Miyu silent on intervals too. Okay, I was looking at that. Subject keyword intervals. And confirm. Okay, hold on. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subject of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword with the direction pad, and press triangle to argue the subject with the same keyword. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keyword will be revealed. And when all statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. Continuously tap the button displayed on the screen and push your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out with a perfect refutation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this is going to be a little tough, I think. Alright, this is going to be interesting. This is weird. Is Shuichi the culprit?
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede went together though.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went
Nope,
off.
didn't work.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's
I'm getting
Kaede's
it.
lie, isn't it?
I'll do it!
We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
I'm getting it now.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
If our points don't match, then we won't be able to... Okay, so I gotta... Alright, I think I get it
what
now.
you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi. Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede went together the whole time.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver
I see now.
If Shuichi had...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede.
I'll do it!
We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Now we got them all. Whoa, 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 okay.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice.
Okay, I will admit that was actually kind of fun. At first I was confused, but I'm getting it.
And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth.
Oh, that's right, because he's afraid of revealing truths. Ever since that one thing that happened with him, that's what's bothering him. He knows, and I think he knows for sure, it's that he doesn't want to say it.
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture.
Yeah, the flash.
This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera.
Looks like a flash went off.
So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
I see Shuichi knows. The reason why Rantaro knows the camera was because, and I've noticed this before, the camera flash.
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
Yeah? The flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the
Oh, yeah.
pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. And this is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
A mistake, maybe?
Oh, yes.
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Oh, no. They're about to blame me because I'm the one that placed that camera. Kaede's the one that placed the camera.
Another reason, huh?
I know this. There's only one reason the camera's flash was used. Let's see. It would be to light up the room. No, never mind. Let's see. To lure the mastermind closer?
get it! The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
Yeah, they're about to blame Kaede.
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
I think Kaede knows now as well that she's the one that placed the camera, meaning she's the one now under suspicion.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is? Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
What?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
I'm the only one. Because I'm the one that set it up. And that's why he's reluctant to say anything.
No doubt about it.
That's why he's reluctant. I'm the only one that could have set the flash. Or Kaede could have. That's why he's reluctant to do it.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cool. It's cool, but... I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me.
I'm so confused right now. Is that the right choice?
Your wish. Go ungranted.
Because that's the only answer, because she's the only one that could have set the camera up.
Kaede is the culprit.
Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede?
Oh no.
Wait! Did she really... Just kidding!
Wait, what?
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit?
Oh no.
Psh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Wait a minute. Oh no. Wait, is it true? Seriously? She found the shot put ball in the warehouse. And she was... Oh no. Oh no. I didn't even think about this possibility.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is... Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
Oh... I understand, Kaede. Oh wait a minute. I switched to him! I'm looking at his thoughts. Oh no. No, 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 no. I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you ever know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Katie, oh no. Oh no, this whole time I was already invested in Kaede, and you're telling me it really is her? And I've taken on the role of Shuichi? Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. So, I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. Oh god, no.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
Oh no.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I think I know.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Hold on.
Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was
in the library.
No, it wasn't.
That's wrong!
I think I know exactly what happened. Oh my.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
she rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Nah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. Neither did I. Oh my. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. You need to... Okay, when you need to deduce a keyword, you'll be thrown to Hangman's Gambit version 3.0. The objective is to select the letter orbs in the right order to create the keyword. Press X to activate the flash spot and read the illuminated letter orbs. While the letters are illuminated, you will not be able to actually select a letter orb. So make sure you remember where they are and press triangle to get the letter orb. But remember, you have to select them in the correct order. Deduce the keywords from the letter orbs that you can see in the flash spot. The flash spot uses focus energy, so use it wisely. Waves of light will also occasionally cross the screen, so you can read the letter orbs then. So take advantage of that as well. Thank you for listening to me. The vent. Oh my. So the true protagonist of this game is Shuichi. Oh my god, it is. Kaede was a fake out. Oh my gosh, that... I didn't even think about that.
If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
No, I already know the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I'm remembering correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it. How could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. The stacked books.
The shot
That's how
that
she
fell
did
from
it.
the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible!
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
I need to answer. For her sake, I can't turn away from the truth.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible!
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
I agree. It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
It rolled along the bookcase?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
Ah, it would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be the concrete proof of my theory. I remember one of them having a detailed floor plan. No, okay, it wasn't you.
Oh no!
Sorry, it wasn't Kirumi. Oh, Miyu! Doi!
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that? Ha! I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Oh, I see it. There it is.
It's just as I thought.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh! Shuichi is right!
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
I pushed the grate into the duct, then I lifted my body and looked inside. So how's it look? Could a person fit in there? It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism? Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? It had to have been at just the right time to kill Rantaro. Kaede rolled the shot.
That's it!
When we left the classroom.
The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
Shuichi, the receiver! Someone move the bookcase! Hurry, Kaede! Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions!
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
It's pretty damning evidence, dude.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
I'm gonna have to shoot it down.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
I think that also
I still
played a
have
role.
my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course.
There we go.
The library should have been quiet, right?
Nope.
That's wrong!
The promotional music video
The
thing.
murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast. So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying
so.
Kaede really is the culprit?
I think so. I really still hate saying it. I was so invested in Kaede from the get-go. I mean, we essentially spent 2 whole chapters with her, the prologue in chapter 1, and we played as her. I was invested. I did not expect this twist, and actually it's almost brilliant. Something you would not expect. Something new.
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
There are way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered at end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. As I move the ladder, I reorganize the books bit by bit. Geez, there are too many books. It might be too hard to set a camera up here. I thought so. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder. Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright. I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Mew changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door warehouse, waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him. I did not notice that. She said she had picked up a shot put, but she never said she put it down. I didn't notice that little bit of dialogue.
So you were hiding it the entire time? Where would she have even hidden it?
Simple. Where did Kaede keep it? Only one place. It's a backpack.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
I don't think it is.
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh?
I think she did it with because I think she wholeheartedly believed the mastermind would be the only one who knew about the door. So I don't think she meant to kill in cold blood. She meant to save everyone. But she didn't realize Rantaro knew about it as well. It was an accident, but sadly it still makes her the killer.
You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but you're in armament mode and won't listen. But they're okay. So you have to remove their armaments to refute what they're saying. That's how armament works. The objective is to destroy all of your foe's armaments and strike the finishing blow. That's interesting to see. Let's see here. Okay, so this is very similar here. Rhythm buttons. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements and damage the armament. The markers on top of your opponent's statements are called rhythm sights. Right when the gauge makes one revolution, press the correct button to shoot the statement. When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. The tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Can't go on rhythm? Try pressing R1 to activate Fever Time. During Fever Time, you will be invincible and you can press any button. You can only activate it when your focus gauge is full, so watch it carefully. When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. Your argument will be displayed with 4 words assigned to one of the 4 buttons. Press the button in the correct order to land the finishing blow. Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure. Alright.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. Ah! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! I betrayed everyone! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! Ah! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then don't look away from the truth. Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me,
I'm trying here.
don't look away from the truth.
I'm trying.
Stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? Ah! Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the mastermind.
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
It's also why she didn't speak up. She was too embarrassed because she didn't get her intended target. At least she didn't think she got her intended target, and it worried her.
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
I want to help, I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I will now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. In the closing argument, you will wrap up the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. After selecting the panels with the directions, use L to move the cursor over the gaps. And then fit the panel into the empty space with triangle. Only the correct panel will fit. Compare the empty space hints with the stock panel hints to complete the comic. There will be some panels that you cannot select at first. Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock the other panels. Press L1 and R1 to switch pages and start filling in as many as you can. So very similar. Thank you, thank you. So similar to the usual closing argument. Who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? One second. Locked. Alright. This is the one I need. Let's see. I'm kind of looking here. Oh, that wasn't it? There we go. Look at everything here. There we go. Okay, those are unlocked now. Okay, back here, there was like, who modified it? Okay. Bookcase returns to its original position. Okay, so hold on. What did the culprit do with the library's vent? Nope. Hold on, we'll come back to that. Oh, because I'm still in the same stock, aren't we? Oh! Doi. Forgot to look at those. What did the culprit do with the library's event? There we go. Let's see. What we got over here? Who wanted to fight against? Those guys. Over here. What books did the culprit set up last? Yep. What did the culprit do to the modified camera? Turned on the flash function. What happened 1 hour after the... What happened within 1 hour? Hey, I'm trying to... Wait, 1 second. That's not making sense, so hold on. Where was the shot put ball rolled? Classroom vent. Whose picture was taken with the camera that flashed? There we go. And this one, after the receiver went off, what did Shuichi see in the library? we're still missing one. This one. What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit, which only leaves one thing.
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from Mew and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
It's true. Oh, my heart's breaking.
And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice, even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh!
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, cause refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
So we actually get to do the voting.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The verdict. I'm saddened by this outcome. This is the first time I've actually been saddened by an outcome like this. Not bad for a first shot, I guess.
Absolutely right.
Oh, man. Well, at this point, it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly! The blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu!
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
What? Good?
Don't screw around!
What do you mean, good? Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too.
I don't get it.
It's not fine. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah, how did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gonta no can accept this, not unless you explain.
For real?
Yeah. Oh, pardon. Yeah, I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you.
Hey!
Kaede, please. Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Shuichi said. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game.
But
why would you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
Therefore.
So you thought to kill the mastermind instead?
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone, no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone.
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too. Kaede.
But...
Oh, Kaede, it never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart.
Wait.
Wait, to put it like that? But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right!
Kaede saved everyone. We can blame her.
I know that!
I know! You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Man.
Whoops, that obvious, huh?
That's right.
But Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible. So unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Kaede, please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see. If you confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I see.
So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them. But at the same time, I thought if I did this for everyone, that instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then...
Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind?
Because...
I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then...
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial.
Oh yeah!
Ah, Kaede did mention that. But that's why I wanted to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do it. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Ooh, pardon me. Ooh. Then the killing game would have ended, and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind.
What?
You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened. Still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean the mastermind is not among us after all.
What?
So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time?
I see.
All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All of this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I had never said anything about the mastermind to Kaede, Rantaro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong.
No, it's not.
Huh?
Kaede,
Because...
I killed him, not you.
Right?
Right, didn't I?
But...
But Kaede, Why did you set up such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez.
Wasn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know.
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone.
Because...
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
However,
we only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right!
Yes! We're still alive thanks to you. Kaede, I don't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us. How did things...
Hi, hello!
Alright, that's it. What?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean, that's it?
Ah!
Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pops gets? He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizer get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so... Time to make things interesting!
Huh?
Make things interesting?
Thrills, chills, kills!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for! Punishment time! Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Don't screw around!
No freaking way! There's no way we'll let you do that!
Hey!
Exisals assemble!
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush yous with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I! Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone stop! Stop it.
Please, just stop.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up?
Why?
But why? You said you'd never give up. That we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede.
Damn it!
So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up. Because I have you.
Huh?
What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on all of you. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you will all make it through this, somehow.
You have to live!
Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game. Survive and get the hell out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then, be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take that request.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here, no matter what. Going to work hard and keep friends safe till very end.
Bye.
Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring.
Well now.
Now then, let's get started!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Okay. I have a special punishment prepared for the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu!
Damn it!
Wait a second. Kaede, please, don't!
Hey,
Shuichi, you better not lose.
you can't lose!
You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it.
It's punishment time!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I believe in you!
I believe in you guys, so please believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Okay? It's a promise. Oh man, this is like the hardest one I've ever had to do. No. No, Kaede! No! You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god, that... No! Oh. I didn't expect that, but, that was fucking brutal. And I've never hated Monokuma more than I do right now. Though the Monodam thing was, interesting. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished, and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world.
Yeah?
Huh? What the... Why is Mono Kid... Monodam? What have you done? Ah, gross, she puked again.
Oh well.
But this tension ain't so bad, you know? Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right, Dad? No! My sweet darling Mono Kid claimed as collateral damage! This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious cub is... On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cubs. Phew, I'm glad you kids came in bulk. Huh? It's okay. I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh?
Well...
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks.
But how?
What in the world is this?
Really?
Are you fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Amen.
Atua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I liked her so much. Kaede! All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it.
This is...
Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
How dare you!
You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all? Hey, I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun.
Extreme!
There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You've surpassed psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you.
Oh!
Spoken like a marked man.
Excuse me.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying to pull?
Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us?
Huh?
Hate you? Who can say?
Hey,
That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it.
well...
Though the corpse formerly known as Rentaro may have had a hunch. Huh?
What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rentaro's hunch? What indeed?
That is...
He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be all related to his hunch you claim he had? I wonder.
Why, you...
Hey, what the hell is this huncher going on about? Spill it! I wonder.
Then...
If you had no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
Cuz...
You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim.
Well...
Well, it's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful.
Too bad.
Oh well, he's dead and that's that. That's the difference of death for ya.
However,
he wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
You're really bugging me.
Huh? Are you still pestering me about these annoying questions?
And another thing.
Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you guys keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede.
What?
What?
Here.
Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay?
Right?
You never know who's gonna become the next killer.
Looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next. Damn it! You may have gotten us this time, but we'll see you next time. You'll see.
Why?
Why are you all psyched up?
That's nice.
It's nice to see that at least one of you has some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while.
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna have another killing game. I, Kaito Momota, am not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face. For sure.
Is that so?
Oh, really? That seems unlikely.
Too bad.
I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Damn.
Well...
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun.
Hey,
Hey, Monodom, explain yourself. I get that Monokid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
Because...
I did it for us.
Ah!
Hey, wait, Monodom! What? Where are you going?
It's getting interesting.
You probably killed him as a paycheck for all the bullying. Payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. And with that, Monokuma and the cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom. I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go crazy.
No.
Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it. Kaede. What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude. But Tenko, you're crying too.
Hey.
Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
Prayer time.
In times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul so she can rest in peace.
What?
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
That's enough!
Ugh, shut up! Shut up! You all need to shut up! Kaito's voice boomed in the air, and the room went silent.
Damn.
Every single one of you, and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You're pissing me the hell off!
Damn it.
But the one who's pissing me off the most...
Dumbass.
...is you, Shuichi!
Huh?
What?
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already!
Dumbass.
I just hit you! Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you.
Listen up!
You better knock it off, or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido all over your face. Fine.
Are you okay?
Shuichi, are you okay?
Okay,
I'm fine.
for now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gonta not sure it's waste of time, but Gonta agree. Fighting not good.
Then...
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
Sorry. You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I just want to be alone for a while. Just for a little bit. But we can't just leave you here by yourself.
No.
Tsumugi, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Oh, okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
Yup, just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey!
Gonta will go back too. Let Gonta know if you need his help, okay? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator. Except...
I mean...
Shuichi, I don't know how well you knew Kaede, but why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by. But there should at least be a bunch of little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked?
Listen up.
Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's going to be able to console you if you're just going to sit here alone.
I mean...
If anyone's going to help you, it'll be her. In your memories. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking, and I was heading toward the Ultimate Pianist Research Lab. It's not as if there would be any memories here. But these are the things she was really passionate about. And that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. Ah, that reminds me. The song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be somewhere here. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah!
Here it is. This is it. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the Mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but... No, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up, for your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
I'm actually really down about this. I've never been this down about having to do that. Even if it was just an accident, or even if it was just because of other things. I've never felt like this about having to do this, because, oh my gosh. We're gonna save, because that's it. This is the end of this trial, and it's not exactly what I expected. Well, we're gonna end this here, and I'm actually heartbroken. I did not expect that outcome. Well, I got nothing else to say on the matter, so until next time, I'll catch you later.